All right, y'all, it's your boy WaterGuard TV back with another video. You know I stress health, wealth, and a deeper understanding of self on this channel, man. In the descriptions, y'all know I got where you can contact me about wholesale direct water treatment equipment for you. Okay, we also got books on how you can stockpile for your health and have the right antibiotics just in case something happens, an emergency happening, you can't get to the hospital fast enough, or you got information that where you can source instead of having to, use Google or anything like that. And we also got in the description where you can get remote work, man. We know that it's getting crazy out here, and I got a link in the description where you can get your remote work and work from home. Now, Damian Lillard. Dame time. Now, I'm a big fan of Damian Lillard. Him playing, I thought he was gonna come to the Heat. Y'all seen I did a video on Damian Lillard coming to the Heat. That never happened. He with the Milwaukee Bucks. So after he got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, he then divorces his wife. Right now, it's sad to see a lot of black families breaking up. All right. Sad to see, but we got to call what it is. We can't just see this happening and we don't address it. We don't say, okay, it could be this. Okay, it could be this. Now, me, this is what I'm thinking. This is, just me. This is just my opinion. We're seeing a big rise in like female artists, right? Especially in the rap game in our community. And we hear how they talk about just to not care of a man or relationships. It's more about sexual experiences. And I think this is falling over into our life as far as black love. I think it's coming in between because we got Western ways is not, men are not liking the Western ways of women in the West. And women ain't talking about this. They just feel like, and I think there's a lot of this has to do with the government. I think the government is playing on the sides of the women. They already tried to kick men out the house. I think a lot of this goes on to that. And, divide and conquer mechanism on their part, which that's a whole nother story I got to get into. But I do feel that divorce stuff is getting out of hand. And I did Jeezy, I did the Google CEO. Now let's get into some details about this one. They said 1 week after Damian Lillard was traded to Portland Trailblazers to the Milwaukee Bucks, the NBA All-Star filed for divorce from his wife of 2 years, Kayla Hanson. Okay. They say he filed in Clackamas County Circuit Court, according to Willamette Week, citing irreconcilable differences in the relationship that led the irremediable breakdown of their marriage. All right, so it says here that it alleges that Hanson, 31, moved out of the family's Portland home in December 2022, while the NBA star continued to live at the house. So they've been almost separated for a year. So you meaning to tell me a year after the marriage, they broke up? Like they ain't even living in the house no more. He filed for the divorce. As soon as when he left, he like, I'm leaving all of that behind. Now, what's the issue? How can we fix this issue? I think, like I told you, I think it's a bigger issue than just blaming a male or blaming a woman. I think it's a bigger agenda coming about this, and I just think it's the Western culture. I mean, these lawyers and these judges, they're getting so much court paperwork on relationships. They are so involved in everybody's relationships that, to me, it just benefits them to have a lot of breakups and to have a lot of divorces. Lawyers gonna get paid, judges gonna get paid, court costs, the state gonna get paid. So Those are the only winners in this situation. Other than that, everybody lose. The kid lose, the mom lose, the dad lose, So that's why, guys, I try to speak on health, wealth, and a deeper understanding of self. All right. So if you understand these things, we could be able to fix things a lot better. But you see a lot on the internet is like, oh man, blame the women. Oh man, blame the men. Who's really benefiting from this situation? You got women getting lawyers to go to court to get males, finances. We got women in the West, they getting $200,000 a month child support. Lawyers are getting broke off crazy amounts of money. How could we stop all of this? I think get these lawyers and judges out your business. Because if it wasn't never their business, it wouldn't last a lot longer. I think once you got the type of money, he signed like a $250 million, $300 million contract. Somewhere in this world. Don't quote me, but a big deal, right? When someone, or I can just imagine a woman getting access to that, or getting married to somebody that has that much money, and you come from nothing, okay, and you don't have control over it while you're with the person. This man gonna make his money. You're gonna probably have more control over the money when you break up. So it just makes sense. If I was a lawyer, right, it makes more money for me, even the wife, to leave the guy and get more money, because even by you being with him, you're not gonna have access to his money. He's gonna have access to his money even though you're married. He still has to, but if you break up from him after getting married, you have access to his money. So what would that make anybody want to do that's coming from not the realms of success that he has? It's something to really break up relationships. So, and if nobody gets this, nobody not putting this together, this is why this stuff is happening, in my opinion. Okay, but I want to know what y'all think, man, in y'all opinion. Like, what y'all think about, Damian Lillard? Do you think that it could have been something bigger than that? Why he broke up with his wife? Or who do you think do we blame behind all of these divorces and all of this drama in the West? Because if you go to other countries, some countries don't even have divorce. You can't even get divorced. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.